Hello, fellow guitar enthusiasts. Pick up your guitar because we're going to have some fun with rhythm today. In this video, I'll demonstrate how to combine a basic rhythm pattern with a specific set of notes to produce a really cool sound. Hi, I'm Brian Fish from Music Theory for theguitar.com, and this technique will be easy to add to your skill toolbox. When you add this rhythmic framework into your playing, your audience will perceive what you're doing to be much more impressive and intricate than it really is. So let's go ahead and look at the two elements we're going to need to do this cool rhythmic exercise. And in isolation, these elements will probably look pretty simple to most of you. That's okay. It's when we combine them that we get the really cool sound. And when you go to play it, it's probably going to actually be a little bit more complex than it seems on the surface. Okay? So element number one is this rhythm. It's just a quarter note on beat 1, 2/8 notes on beat 2, 2/8 notes on beat 3, and 2/8 notes on beat 4. Okay, so we've got 7 total places where we're going to play a note within that measure. The next element is we now need to just create a short melody. So for this video, we'll say we have to create a melody between 3 to 6 notes. Just so you know, anything 2 and above, except things that are divisible by 7, since we have those 7 beats, will work. But again, for this one, we're going to go ahead and stick with that nice short melody. So for this first one, let's go ahead and pick 4 notes. And here are our notes. And now what we need to do is plug these notes in to this melody. And then once we do that, we end up with this. And the cool thing that happens is, if you notice, every single time we get to that quarter note, it's a new note in that place. So it's always sounding like a new idea as we go through this. And it takes us 4 measures to cycle through and actually hear that first note played on that downbeat again. It's an awesome sound, so let's go ahead and play through this one together just so you can see how this sounds. For this example, let's go ahead and stick with that 4-note melody. It's not going to be the same one though. The last one is from the pentatonic scale. I just want to use 4 notes from the major scale, just showing you that you can use this with anything that you like to use in your music. So here are the 4 notes. Here's what it looks like plugged into that rhythm. So let's go ahead and play this one together. So for example 3, we're going to stick with 4 notes again. The first one, we did the pentatonic idea. The second one, we took that little fragment from the major scale. So for this one, let's go ahead and use an arpeggio idea. And we'll just use a descending A minor 7th arpeggio for this. And this is what it looks like. Let's go ahead and play this together. Before we get to the next example, if you like this video, hit the like button and remember to subscribe and click on the notifications. Otherwise, YouTube will not let you know when I put out a new video. If you have any comments, feedback or suggestions, write them in the comments below. I like reading what you have to say, and we'll make videos based on your suggestions. For this example, let's go ahead and do a 3-note melody. So what we're going to do is just take the small fragment from the major scale. When we plug these notes into that rhythm, you're going to notice that the first note gets highlighted in that first measure, the second note in the second, and the third note in that third measure. And it only takes 3 measures to repeat this idea. So whatever number you pick to plug into this rhythm, it's going to take that many measures to complete the idea and start it over again. So let's go ahead and see how this one sounds when we play it together. So let's go ahead and do a 5-note melody this time. And when we plug these 5 notes into that rhythm, this is what we end up with. And it's going to take us those 5 measures, since there's 5 notes, to go through this pattern. But if you notice, everything else in the other examples was more stepwise, where we just went straight through the notes in order. When you plug in a 5, it doesn't do that. It actually ends up being every other note. So there's another twist when you plug into a 5 into this rhythmic idea. So let's go ahead and play through this example together, and it's going to be just another really cool sound. Rhythm is a remarkable tool that sparks your creativity and is something that every guitar player can greatly benefit from learning. To explore more inventive ways to work with rhythm, check out the guide to making any rhythm you know sound even better. This clear guide will not only enable you to maximize the potential of any rhythm, but will also help you unleash your creativity. Click the link below to get your copy today.